Life often unfolds in unexpected ways, weaving moments of joy, pain, and redemption into a tapestry of experiences. This is my story, a story of love, betrayal, heartbreak, and the fragile beauty of second chances. Adam and I were college sweethearts. We met during orientation week, two wide-eyed freshmen excited about the future. He was charismatic and ambitious, with a laugh that made everyone around him smile. I was drawn to him instantly, and our connection grew quickly. By the time we graduated, we were inseparable. Adam proposed on a chilly autumn evening under the same oak tree where we first kissed. I said yes, without hesitation, certain that our love could withstand anything life threw at us. The first few years of marriage were magical. We traveled to new places, built a cozy home together, and talked late into the night about our dreams. When Ethan was born, our happiness reached a new level. He was the perfect blend of both of us, with Adam's eyes and my smile. Life felt complete. But as time went on, things began to change. Adam's career took off, and with success came long hours, business trips, and a distance I couldn't ignore. At first, I brushed it off, telling myself it was all for our future. But as the months turned into years, the distance between us grew. I tried to hold things together for Ethan's sake. I wanted him to have the kind of happy family I never had growing up. Adam was still a good father when he was home, and there were moments when we felt like the couple we used to be. But those moments were becoming rare. One evening, after a particularly exhausting day, I put Ethan to bed and collapsed onto my own. The house was eerily quiet, the kind of silence that amplifies your thoughts. I missed Adam desperately, missed the man who used to surprise me with flowers and whisper sweet nothings in my ear. I told myself that this was just a phase, a rough patch we would get through. I was woken in the middle of the night by a small hand shaking my arm. Groggily, I opened my eyes to find Ethan standing by my bed, clutching his teddy bear. His face was pale, his big brown eyes filled with an emotion I couldn't quite place. "Mommy," he whispered, his voice trembling. Why was Daddy kissing another lady? His words hit me like a freight train. I sat up, my heart pounding. "What do you mean, sweetheart?" I asked, pulling him onto my lap. "I saw it on your phone," he said innocently. "I wanted to play a game, and there were pictures of Daddy and a lady. They were hugging and kissing." I felt the blood drain from my face as I reached for my phone on the nightstand. My hands shook as I unlocked it, and there they were, pictures and messages that Adam had carelessly left open. Photos of him with another woman, smiling, laughing, holding her in a way he hadn't held me in years. Tears blurred my vision, but I quickly wiped them away. I didn't want Ethan to see me cry. I hugged him tightly, whispering, "It's okay, baby. Go back to bed. Mommy will take care of everything." After he left the room, I sat in the darkness, staring at the screen. My mind raced with emotions, anger, heartbreak, confusion. How could he do this to me? To us? To Ethan? When Adam returned from his trip 2 days later, I confronted him. At first he denied it, but the evidence was undeniable. His face crumbled as he admitted everything. He told me it was a mistake, that it didn't mean anything, that he loved me and Ethan more than anything in the world. But his words felt hollow. The trust we had built over years of love and partnership had been shattered. I didn't know if it could ever be repaired. For weeks, I wrestled with my emotions. I thought about leaving, about starting over without him. But every time I looked at Ethan, I felt the weight of my decision. He deserved a family, a home filled with love and stability. Adam and I started therapy, both individually and as a couple. It was grueling, forcing us to confront the cracks in our marriage that had gone unnoticed for so long. I learned that his infidelity wasn't just about lust or a lack of love. It was about him feeling lost, unappreciated, and disconnected. It didn't excuse his actions, but it helped me understand. Healing wasn't linear. There were days when I couldn't look at Adam without feeling the sting of betrayal. But there were also days when I saw glimpses of the man I had fallen in love with, the man who had once promised me the world. Slowly, we began to rebuild. Adam changed in ways I hadn't expected. He quit his high-travel job to be more present with me and Ethan. He became more open, sharing his thoughts and fears in ways he never had before. And though it took time, I began to believe in us again.